Well, it's been what 48 hours, and I think we're all
48 hours.
Yesterday
Marunong ka ba magbilang?
Ay, sorry, bakit?
Pati
Diba?
ikaw na knockout
Oo nga
yata.
pala. At 24, wait, ano ba ngayon? No, it's
Monday.
Oh, it's a Monday.
25 hours.
24 hours. Sorry. No, I guess I'm that confused and I'm that shocked. I've lost all sense of time and logic. And I'm pretty sure na hindi lang tayo yung ganito. You try and forget, the Pacquiao Marquez 4, but you can't, because of certain images that will probably haunt us for the rest of our lives. Charles, how did you feel nung, I guess the pinaka unforgettable moment would be the knockout. How did you feel when you saw it?
Terrible, devastated. I can't even find the right word, the right emotion. Everybody, we were watching in my room, and everybody just turned silent. And the first thought in my mind was like, am I really seeing this? And this is one of those things now, they say if it's really something memorable, you'd remember where you were and everything exactly at that moment. I honestly say I'd remember this probably for the rest of my life. I've never seen Manny Pacquiao get hit like that, and I didn't know what I was feeling just to see him fall down. I don't know, it just means a lot to me, and to see him fall down like that, and I didn't even know if he was okay, because I thought it was like a body shot or a low blow, but then I guess it was a really solid shot, and to not see him stand up, it was really painful.
Do you share that feeling, yung parang shock and awe, and parang there was, natakot ka for his safety?
Yeah, of course. When it happened, it's so surprising. I mean, Pacquiao, he's like a superhero, a guy
Legend.
that would, no matter who opponent that he fights, no matter how big, and no matter what punches they throw at him, he'll still taunt them, let's go, or come on, hit me more, whatever. He'll start doing some antics that makes him prove that he has a really strong chin. And for him to go down that way and to stay on the ground for a minute, knocked out, dazed, wala. I mean, that's something that we've never seen of Manny Pacquiao before. And when I was watching the whole fight, it was a roller coaster of feelings. I mean, the first 2 rounds, you see Pacquiao dominating Marquez, and the past few fights, this was the best Pacquiao that I've seen.
Honestly.
The way his footwork, the snap of his punches, and when he got knocked down the 3rd round, of course, all of us were surprised. But then the thing was, right, he stood up right away. He didn't have jelly legs. He still attacked and went forward to Marquez, and he beat him up the next 2 rounds again. The 4th, the 5th, and the start of the 6th round. And then come the 6th round, when he got knocked out, I mean, Marquez was already bloodied. He had a broken nose. And then for him to get knocked down that way, that was such high-low, and then suddenly everyone's just stunned. I was this close to my monitor, to my TV already, saying, "What's going on? Is Pacquiao dead or what? What the hell happened?" Diba? And for a guy whose stature is that, and his credentials, never been knocked out before. Talagang it's so surprising, and I don't know if I wanted to cry. I don't know, parang this is Pacquiao. This is our Filipino hero, alam mo yun? And wow, I mean, up to now I'm still at a shock,
It's like, we never thought we'd ever see him fall. And, I totally agree with you. I mean, it's the first time he's honestly looked really good for me in a long time. I'm no boxing expert, but, I know he's slipping a bit, but he really looked good. And, I thought, I agree with you, it was clear the rounds he won. Fine, he lost some rounds. But, going into round 6, if he just made it past that 1 second, he would have like a 2-round lead. Marquez had the broken nose. I mean, everything was in his favor. But then, of course, we know what happened.
I don't want to act like a boxing expert, but
oh no,
I heard
everyone's an expert now.
But to be more technical about it, I think Freddie Roach's game plan was for Pacquiao to do combos, move to the left of Marquez, because everyone knows that Marquez has a right power punch. If you do combos and then you move to the left side, no matter how strong the power punch is coming from the right side, you're not gonna absorb the whole power. But if you move to the right side after your combo, syempre, like what Marquez did in that last one, Pacquiao made his combos and then moved to the right side of Marquez. Marquez moves to the left side and gives him a right hook to knock him out. I mean, that's full force.
Kasi sinasalubong
niya talaga.
I think it's tough. I'm seeing a lot of people blame Freddie Roach. I mean, I think that's unfair, and they're blaming all sorts of whatever reason.
No, I blame 2 people. Mitt Romney
Steven Seagal.
And Steven Seagal.
I don't know what the hell he was doing there.
I think it's totally based on science. And In Logic.
So
Why not Steven Seagal just stay on the side
What was
of
Steven Seagal doing there?
May iwan ka nila sa side ni Anderson Silva sa UFC.
Di man lang si Van Damme na lang
Van
o
Damme yan.
ano.
Doug is challenging you, Steven.
Good match yun.
But I really wouldn't want to put blame on religion or whatever reason.
No.
I
Of
just
course.
have to give credit to Marquez.
And
period.
everyone's finding excuses, you know.
Exactly.
Everyone's saying na he's not doing the sign of the cross anymore. He wasn't wearing his rosary.
Congressman na siya, ganun, lahat.
I mean,
but
the guy's still praying to the same God. You know, he's not wearing his rosary. But come on, the guy looked really good prior to those two punches.
we have to give credit to Marquez.
Yeah.
Any other boxer would be running away to save his life in that last 10 seconds. But Marquez waited for the perfect time, saw an opening, he took advantage.
I was very skeptical about watching the fourth fight. I mean, when it was announced that there was going to be a fourth, but now
Agree, yeah.
I don't want to be this last image of Pacquiao if he retires. Although he said he's not, but I don't want that to be the last image in all Filipinos and every boxing fan in the world. I believe that I think Pacquiao should take a fifth fight against Marquez to prove to everyone again. Although he doesn't have to prove because he won already two fights against him. But you know, better
I mean,
for him
I
to
get what you're
knocked out.
saying.
Yeah.
I agree, but I know Miko has some thoughts.
I don't care what he says. That's fine.
Share us your thoughts.
Ako, I honestly, maybe this is still parang after effects of what I saw, but I don't want to see him fight again. It's not because Tinko
Not just Marquez. Any
ever
fight.
retire.
No.
Why? No.
No.
Because
No!
okay. Do I want to see Pacquiao? You know,
You don't trust Pacquiao? You think that'll happen again to Pacquiao?
It's not that I don't trust Pacquiao. It's not that I don't think na kaya pa niya. He still has the skills, mad skills.
course.
But do I want to see? And I'm being very selfish. Do I want to see Pacquiao fall like that again? No. I don't
think
want to see Pacquiao fall because the risk will always be there.
Of course.
if Pacquiao was underperforming and it led to that knockout, then I would say stop fighting na. But he was
He looked
dominating
great.
Marquez
He looked
prior
great.
to those two fights. That's why I'm saying there should be a fifth fight because I think this knockout will be probably the most the best wake up call.
Yeah,
of Pacquiao
it's
again.
like the ultimate wake up call.
call.
Kasi napatulog siya eh.
Yeah,
So,
and that's never happened to him.
wake up call.
So I'm sure he's gonna probably follow every single detail that Roach wants him to do, and that was to move to the left side of Marquez. And beyond that, I think he's just gonna come out much stronger after this.
But I get what Miko's saying, you know. I mean,
No, I
we're
don't.
not even related. We're not even related to him. Fine, we know him a bit, but you know, the pain I felt when he fell down, and I saw Jinky, her reaction, di ba?
It was real. You know, yung takot natin when we saw him fall.
It's a nightmare.
That was real. Hindi yun yung parang very superficial concern na because you know Pacquiao means a lot to us. Maybe not Pacquiao the politician or Pacquiao the Pacquiao the artista or Pacquiao the host or ano, but Pacquiao as a national legend. You know, Pacquiao as a superior world-class athlete.
Superhero.
You
My
know,
gosh, for him to go down that way.
And that's why. But you know, I also understand what you're saying. We want our hero to get back on his feet, prove to people that he's absolutely the best.
Yeah.
I get that. And I don't know how long this parang national
I think
days
there's
state of confusion will last. But
and beyond this, I think there's a rule. I think if you get knocked out that long and you don't get up, I think
concussion, mga ganun.
I think he
Tests.
can't fight for the next 6 months.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
I wouldn't want it to fight in the next.
Yeah, that's probably your
next 6
recovery
months.
after a knockout like that.
Well, I hope he gets another shot to fight maybe Marquez. I'd still like to see him fight Mayweather. I mean, I know it's gonna
Right
be
now, I don't care about Mayweather.
tough.
Ako rin. Ako rin.
So you just want Marquez?
Mayweather is like the farthest from my mind.
Yeah.
The two things that occupy my mind right now. Number one, I'm just glad that Manny is safe.
And he was smiling
He's
after
smiling,
that.
he's safe, he's fine, making jokes. And second thing, I want to congratulate Juan Manuel Marquez because that guy's a warrior.
Oh,
I mean, that guy,
Much
that
respect.
That guy is willing to fight for ice too big, and still fight that way. So you have to congratulate the guy.
For sure. You have to give him credit for what
give him credit.